What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Enigmatica 2 Expert. Oh yeah, guys. So last episode, we were doing a lot of stuff trying to get towards the next crafting table. We're trying to make this elite crafting table, and we got a few things standing in our way in order to make that. So we got a couple of these advanced crafting tables. We made the Oscogloss blocks. We made the Flux Phyto Grow. I think we left off making these hardened cell frames. We had to make 6 in total, including the ones that are going to be turned into the Signalum cell frames. So this is pretty much our next step here. Yeah, we have to do this kind of stuff in order to make the reinforced cell frame. Then we have to fill it with Lumium, and then we have to turn it to the Signalum cell frame. So there's going to be some things that we're going to have to do. Now, one of those things, getting to this point, we're going to need resin. Yep, that's not just a slime ball. It is a special item. So in order to get that, we need resin in a fractionating still, which will turn into this, and it'll also produce tree oil as a byproduct. Now, resin, I was kind of looking at how to get this. If you just search through JEI, it looks like the only way to get it is by doing a sawmill with a resin funnel upgrade, or I guess augment. Yep, and then you can chop your logs and then get resin as a byproduct. I'm not necessarily sure that is the only way, but that's what JEI says. Yeah, I do remember previously, we look at thermal and we look at the blue device machines here, one of these is like a arboreal extractor. This one extracts fluid from a tree. I do believe this is the method that you use in order to get that fluid. I'm not sure why it doesn't show up in JEI, and I don't know if it's been disabled in this mod pack or not. So the very first thing I want to do is make sure we haven't made one of these before, since we've been playing this pack for a while now, and we make a lot of random things, not always because there's a use, but because we need them. So let's see, the arboreal extractor requires a device frame. You know what? I think we have device frame on auto craft, so let's just do it that way. I was gonna go craft up a gear, but yeah, we have it on auto craft, so let's just do that. All right, so no, that's the wrong one. That's fluid locator. Oh my goodness, arboreal extractor. You know what? Let's do this. I'm gonna bookmark it over here so we don't have to keep jumping through JEI hoops here. So we'll make the servo, and then we need 2 iron gears. We don't have that on auto craft, so we will just drop. I don't think we need iron gears that often. I don't know if we need a recipe for it, so I'm just going to drop those in here. We'll just do it the one time. Not a big deal. And there we go, arboreal extractor. Now, I don't believe this machine, I don't think you can augment it. I don't think it takes upgrades. It's just a device. Oh, we had a quest for that. Where was that? Oh, yeah, right here. Okay, so there is a quest for this one. I was kind of looking at these different things. We have a quest for the resin as well. And then I was kind of looking at this one, the pyrolytic conversion will turn a redstone furnace into a coke oven, so you can do it that way. We don't have to do the immersive engineering method over there. So yeah, the arboreal extractor can get different fluids from different trees, and I believe if we want to get resin, we need to put it at the base of a dark oak tree or the base of a spruce tree. So I think we had spruce trees around here this direction. Yeah, we do. Okay. I was kind of questioning if that was true or not for a second there, but yeah, we certainly do. All right, so we got some of these trees over here. I guess we'll just pick this one. Doesn't really matter which one. All right, so I don't know if this thing works. It's supposed to work. It doesn't show it in JEI. I would have expected it to, but it doesn't show there. Redstone disabled is fine. Configuration, that doesn't matter. You can put fuel in here to make this go faster, I think. I'm not actually sure. Yeah, you don't need fuel for it to work, but you can make it go faster. We can make it go faster this way too. So we should be getting resin quickly, I would think, but it doesn't seem like it's going any faster. Oh, there we go. 1.8 buckets of the stuff. Yep. All right. So that's what we want to see. All right. So this thing is going a little bit faster. I probably should go grab myself a portable tank or something so we can put that fluid into it. Yep. That's going to be a good idea so we can do stuff with it later. Let me go ahead and get a portable tank and start collecting that fluid, and we'll be right back, guys. All right, guys. So we let the tree arboreal extractor, the tree fluid extractor thing run for a little bit. We now have a little over 8 buckets, almost 9 buckets of resin. Okay, so it costs 200 millibuckets to make one of the resins. So let's go ahead and throw this fractionating still down here. We made this previously, yep. And then I'll go ahead and upgrade it. And we can drop in some augments to make it go a little bit faster. So this thing now holds 1.5 million RF. Goodness, that's a lot of power. It costs 1.5 thousand RF per tick in order to operate. Yep. Okay, so I think we should be good. So pretty much we can do this one of 2 ways. I can put this on top and just drop all that fluid in there, or I guess I can just right click on it, which I didn't mean to do, but you know, did what we did here. So it just turned all that stuff into the tree oil. Now, hold on a second. If we look at resin, oh, it's a 50% chance. Did we really fail all of those chances? Oh man, I didn't realize it was just 50% chance. How did we fail that many chances? Or did it try and put that into another machine? Oh, I put it over here. Okay. I was like, there's no way we could have failed that many chances. All right, well, we got 2 buckets of tree oil here. I'm not sure how useful that's going to be, but we ended up getting this resin stuff. So that should complete a quest, certainly does. So let's go back into here. We can do that one, and we can do this one. All right, and we'll just claim both of those. We get ourselves a scanner. All right, so we had that before, and we get ourselves ice pillar. A full stack of them. Now, is that just regular ice? I guess that's just ice, and we could chisel it back into regular vanilla ice. Vanilla ice. Vanilla Minecraft ice, should we choose to, but I guess I'll just put it away for now. We don't really have a use for it at the moment. Okay, so now that we have that done, I kind of want to just make this, what is it called? A pyrolytic conversion augment. I don't think we really have much plans on using this at the moment, but there is a quest for it, so let's just craft it. Pyrolytic conversion thingy. So that's an Invar gear. We have that on autocraft. And then we need copper plates. We have those on autocraft. Very good, very good. And then we need one of these. All right, so there it is. Pyrolytic conversion. So we should be able to put that over into our redstone furnace should we choose to, and then start turning coal into, I guess, coal coke. But yeah, we don't really need that at the moment. I guess in the future, if we need a whole lot of coal coke, or we need to make ourselves some of the, what's that fluid left over? You know, for making the treated wood. Yeah, I guess we can do that. Still can't think of the name of it. Oh, well, that's fine. Anyway, let's move on. So we got ourselves another quest complete. We'll do the bottom one. Claim it, pop it, engineer skyhook. This is a rare reward. Okay. What's the recipe for that? It's really not that bad. The treated stick. All right, I got to figure it out. Creosote. That is what it's called. Okay, so unlimited speed, a new form of travel. So I have seen these before. I've never actually used them, but I know you have to set up like the power lines or whatever from immersive engineering, and like you can grab onto them and slide down them, which is kind of cool, but yeah, we really don't have a use for it. So we'll just put that away. We have flight or whatever, so there's not a lot of reason for us to use that. What else do we have here? Resin funnel. This upgrade allows fluids to be extracted from logs. Right, so this was the other method, I think, that goes into, yeah, the sawmill in order for us to get that tree fluid that way. Let's go ahead and make this one as well. Resin funnel. I don't think we're ever going to use this, so we need copper plates again. We needed, what was that gear? Tin gear. We don't have that on autocraft. And since we aren't really using tin gears that much, I don't think there's a whole lot of a reason for us to make a specific autocraft for that. Again, one of these, and then we need a bucket, so we need iron plates. There we go. Awesome. Wait, oh, I didn't turn it into a bucket, did I? So there's the bucket, and there is that. Okay, so we get ourselves yet another augment, so that should make things happy. Okay, top, loot chest, claim it, and pop it, and we get ourselves some mossy cobblestone. A full stack of it, more building blocks that we're probably never going to use. Rich slag. Okay, I think these other ones we'll hold off on until we get to the point where we're just trying to bust out every single quest in the pack. So now that we have done some of this stuff, we can get rid of this. We've already made the flux fighter grow. We did that previously. So mana dust is one of the next things that we are going to need to make. Yeah, mana dust. We need 4 of those in here. So we need 2 recipes of this. So we need 8 mana diamonds. We need some cryotheum. We have plenty of cryotheum. Mana powder. Oh, you know what? We have mana dust in here already. I didn't know that we had this. I wonder where we got that. Yeah, okay. Well, you know what? We already have that, so we're not going to make it. We must have gotten that from a reward at some point. Okay, so that's off the list. Next thing we have to do is a signalum frame. So we are at this point right here. So we need silver gears, flux electrum plates, electrum large plate. So we don't have a way to auto craft this. So I will have to get 16 ingots and make 2 of those. So how are we doing on electrum? Oh, we have plenty. Okay, 16 ingots. Let's just throw that into our smeltery. And over here, we'll remove this. Do we have a large plate cast? We should. Yes, we do. Very good. All right, that is all set to go. All right, so moving on from that, we are going to need what? Flux crystals. So we can do destabilized redstone buckets plus 2 diamonds, or we can 1 bucket into 2 diamonds with the fluid transposer. I guess either way doesn't really matter. Maybe that would be faster. So if we just grab 2 diamonds, a block of redstone, and 1 dust. Okay, so we can put that in the magma crucible and that one, and put the 2 diamonds here. And there we go. Flux crystals. Easy. Anything else in here pretty difficult for us to do? Fluxed electrum plate. Have we been making fluxed electrum at all? We have flux electrum. Okay, so we'll just throw those into our plate of fire. So we have those. Oh, we have to do that twice, don't we? Yeah, I think we need 4 of those, don't we? Okay, so this, oops, not that one. This guy. How are we looking here? We needed those gears. Were those silver gears or were those tin gears? I didn't even look. Silver gear. I did make a recipe for silver gears because we needed those in order for us to make a resonant conversion kit. I finally put the auto crafts in the system for that, so we don't have to make each individual one, and then it combines them all at the very end into the conversion kit, all 4 of these things, which is quite nice. Okay, so these guys, I should probably just highlight that one, or maybe this one. Okay, so we click that. We are just missing the electrum large plates. Cool. So I will cast these down and we'll continue on. Cool, so we made the reinforced cell frames. Now we have to fill these with molten lumium. So 576 millibuckets, if I've done my math correctly, is 4 ingots per cell frame. So we need a total of 8 of these ingots. I assume we can just melt that right here. Oh yeah, real fast. I put those in here. Oh, this goes slow though. Oh my goodness. Like, it's super simple to melt those down, but to fill these things, okay. Well, that one's off the list. So moving forward, we're gonna have to reinforce cell frame. So we need, oh, I missed a step here. We need the signalum cell frame. All right, so we're gonna need cinnabar, signalum plates. We're gonna need rich slag, and I think we had a quest for that. All right, so back over here to craft the thing. Signalum, we don't have signalum plates. So we're gonna need a total of 4 of those. No, 8. 8 of those. All right, so there's our plates. And we have everything except for the rich slag. So rich slag, we can get in various different ways. Looks like gold ore with cinnabar might be one of the best ways of collecting it. I think, yeah, actually, we can do a loop here. Well, you do lose out on 1 redstone. So 1 redstone, 1 sand gives you a 20% chance of rich slag. So if you have a lot of redstone, you can just kind of chew through it that way. Otherwise, if you put ores through with sand, you just get like a low chance. I don't know if there is a best way of doing that. Probably the cinnabar with gold. And I'm sure we got plenty of cinnabar, and I'm sure we got plenty of gold. Yep, let's just go ahead and do it this way. So that goes into our induction smelter. And then we should have some rich slag in here. All right, let's put those in our inventory and complete the other quest. All right, so there's that. And those go right here. So there's one signalum cell frame, and there is a second one. Awesome. All right, so now that we have those, we need to take it with 40 blocks of redstone each. 40 blocks, that's a lot. Okay, so 40 blocks each, and we gotta fill those up. So why does that not go in here? What do we have to do? Oh, that's in the induction smelter. I was thinking we were gonna have to smelt those down. Okay, so we place that here, that there, and this one here. Cool. So those are gonna be done. So we should have everything now completed for making ourselves the advanced crafting table. So the signalum cell frames go like so, and there it is. Just like that, we made ourselves the next crafting table. Do we get ourselves a quest complete for having that? It doesn't feel like it. Ah, that's kind of annoying. You'd think after all of that, they'd give you some kind of like a little congratulations. So elite crafting table is now done. So that's gonna allow us to make this crystalline ingots. So that's lapis, diamond, nether star nuggets, iron, gold. Yeah. So nether star nuggets. Guess what we haven't done at all yet? So we're gonna have to figure out a way to get ourselves some nether stars. We need the crystalline ingots in order to make ourselves the crafting core. And we need that crafting core and these pedestals, which we have all that stuff already set up over here. We need all of that stuff in order to make the, I think it was the charged draconium. Yeah, so I guess our next step now is to look at getting ourselves nether stars, which we haven't even taken a look at yet at all. How are we doing on wither skeleton? We have one wither skeleton skull. All right, guys, so we need to figure out how we are going to start collecting wither skeleton skulls. I was kind of looking through JEI to see if anything stood out to me, but it doesn't really seem like there's anything specialized in this mod pack for collecting wither skeletons, other than, you know, the standard making a spawner for them. So I think what we're gonna do, we're not gonna make a powered spawner, we're gonna make a resturbed spawner. Yeah, the extra utilities one. So in order to make a resturbed spawner, you have to find a spawner in the world and then click it with, oh, what's it called? This stuff, the drop of evil. So yeah, clicking a spawner will turn it into a resturbed spawner, whatever the type of that vanilla spawner is. So we need to find ourselves either a skeleton spawner, or we can make ourselves a spawner changer. Yep, we can make ourselves a spawner changer, and then capture a skeleton, or a wither skeleton in our case, and change the spawner to the type of wither skeleton, then right click it. So that's probably what we're gonna end up doing here. So in order for us to make the spawner changer, we need to get ourselves some spawner shards, first of all, and then 2 more magma cream, which should be pretty easy for us to do. What other types of slime do we have in here? So I don't waste all of my purple. We can use a pink slime. We got some green in here. Let's get some green slime going on. That's like the most common, right? So there's 2 more of those. Okay, so the only thing we are missing right now is just 3 more spawner shards. You can get those for destroying, for mining a spawner. Now I saw in our system here, we have an item from Cyclic called a spawner seeker, and it searches out the nearest spawner. So what you can do is fly around in the world, right click on this thing, and it should send like an orb going somewhere. Oh, where's that going? That's going this way. There must be a spawner either close over here, I guess. So this thing has 1,000 durability, so we can use it quite a lot. Then I assume we can put this in a repair. We should figure this out, and if not, we should probably look at putting mending and unbreaking on there. Let's just see, can we put it in our normal item repairer over here? Does that work? Oh yeah, that works just fine. Okay, very good. I pretty much turned off our mob spawner. We have collected and gone through so much armor here. I am not concerned at all about not having any of the armor that we need from our mob spawner at this point. So yeah, I'm letting it finish up all that. We're gonna like tear that all down and clean that up here pretty soon. So it showed that the spawner was over in this general direction. Let's sit on top of this tree and click it again. Okay. That thing moves really weirdly, so it looks like it's somewhere like over here. Let's click it again. Still going this way. So somewhere under here. So I'm gonna dig down, I guess, is what I'm gonna do here. Try and find a spot underground. Maybe we will run into the spawner. Maybe there's like a mine shaft down here. You know what? I don't think I've even seen any of the abandoned mine shafts in this mod pack. Oh, hey, look at this. Right here. We dug down right next to it. Awesome. So I wonder what kind of spawner this is, or if I've even been here before. You know what? It looks like I've been here? No, I haven't been here. It lit it up. Now, why is there prismarine everywhere? That's really weird. It's a zombie spawner. Let's collect all of that stuff. Yeah, this was all lit up from a while ago when we had the cave illuminator. Okay, so that's where it came down. What's in the chest? Amazing Technicolor glasses! That's so amazing. Yeah, that's really weird. This prismarine. I guess prismarine just spawns in the world? I didn't know that. Should I mine it all? I guess I'm going to anyway. Can we do anything with this prismarine? I'm sure there's a reason for it spawning in the world like that. So that's using a relocated obelisk. And we can enchant a depth strider with it. Oh yeah, look at this. It shows that it has a 0.03% chance of spawning in the overworld. Ah, okay. So that's just a thing that spawns, I suppose. We had 2 pockets of it, and there's also a sea lantern here. Interesting. Okay, well anyway, we don't really care too much about that. I just don't think I've seen this before, so it was a little interesting to me. What's that down there? That is moss stone. Really? Oh yeah, from the side that looked weird. Anyway, so we are gonna break the spawner, and we are going to collect the spawner shard. That's the only thing we really care about at this point. I guess, well, I was gonna say I could take the chest, but that doesn't really matter. Well, I'm gonna do this and find a couple more spawners. If I find anything interesting, I'll definitely let you guys know. But anyway, I'm gonna take this back to the base. I'll go seek out some more spawner shards, and we'll be back, guys. All right, a little bit away from the base, not too far. You can see on the mini-map, the base is over that way. Found a skeleton spawner. In the chest here, we have something wonderful. An incredibly crushed, so that should be good for the sag mill. Enhanced insatiable wonder capacitor. Yeah, so that's pretty good. We could swap that into the sag mill, get some tin ingots and some other random stuff. Cool. All right, another skeleton spawner, not too far from the base as well. So over here, ooh, Evoker Fang summons the secret magic of the Evoker Illager. All right. Lots of random things. Manuscript, ice and fire. I'm not actually sure what that is. All right, and then this one we get a slime cube. Control for advanced info. I think, oh, the slime cube, that's a thing you can place in any chunk, and I'll turn that chunk into a slime chunk, I think, so you can have slime spawn naturally anywhere. Premium hungry, enhanced atomic, incredibly explosive, enhanced capacitor. Well, that's pretty good, I guess. I don't know. Well, anyway, we're only here really for the other spawner shards. We have 2 skeleton spawners, 2 more spawner shards, including the one that we got from that zombie spawner. So we should be pretty much good to go. Okay, so this thing is pretty cool. Hi, chicken. How you doing? You're dead. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. There was some zombie, or there was a zombie and a spider nearby the base, and I was able to take the zombie out in 2 hits. What about this? Yeah, that just did, what is that, 12 damage? It does not go down a block, so it has to be the same level. Or maybe it's the same level as, it's the same level that you're standing on. So you have to be on the same level. You can't just click it on the level of the monster. So if I click at this chicken, yeah, that's 1 block too low. That's pretty awesome. Okay, guys, so I made the spawner changer, and there's actually a reward, or I guess there's a quest to do it. So we have an unclaimed reward for it, but now the next thing we just need to do is to collect ourselves a wither skeleton, just like so. Aha. And then the final step is to find ourselves a new spawner, and click that on the spawner. I guess the easiest thing to do is to find a blaze spawner, right? Find a blaze spawner and then convert it to a wither skeleton spawner, and then you can resturb it. Yep, that seems like probably the best choice. Now, finding the actual spawner is the hard part. I can use the spawner seeker, I do have that with me, but unfortunately these things are kind of a maze, and this is inside the blocks, and... Ah, right here, found one. Okay, very good. Okay, so now that we have this, I am going to get some things going here. So it's a blaze spawner, now it's a wither skeleton spawner, and now it's a resturbed wither skeleton spawner. Awesome. Okay, so we have all of that done. So the next step is we need to take it back to the overworld and start farming them. All right, guys, so the resturbed mob spawner will take speed upgrades, and we can put 4 in there directly, or we could start upgrading to the magical tier and then put 16 in there. Those stack to 16, these stack to 4, and these ones stack to 64. I think we're just gonna do these. So I just made some magical apples. That's pretty easy to do. 8 apples around a magical wood gives you 8 magical apples. Magical wood is just a bookshelf plus gold plus 4 XP in your inventory. So we have a stack of magical apples. Now the next step is we need the enchanted ingot. Now in order to get that stuff, we need an enchanter plus gold plus lapis. Yep. So it costs 8,000 RF per tick. Let's make an enchanter here. Don't have the recipe for that bookmarked. I should probably do that. So enchanter. So it's a machine block, some kind of enchanted book, diamonds and gold. Pretty simple. Machine block. We have that on auto craft. So let's auto craft that up. Very good. And sharpness 1 is fine. All right. So there we go. Enchanter is done. Now that can also use upgrades. So let's grab those. That does require power, as we saw. Do we have any more flux ducts? We have 60 of those. All right, so I'm going to replace our enchantment table here. And apparently I'm going to destroy that torch. We'll do that. Place the that back here. And enchanter can go here. So yes, this does have to be in range of magical wood or bookshelves, just like the enchantment table. Okay, so we have that there. I guess I would want to place my torch back here to keep things lit up properly. And then we have to give that some power. So I don't know if we have power nearby. Yeah, I guess we'll just run it over towards the wall. This is where getting all of the wireless power is going to come into play. It's going to be very nice once we're able to do that, not have to run all these cables around. Guess we'll just do this for simplicity's sake, I guess. I guess I could have just broken out one from the floor here, done the same thing. Might just do that. Get rid of this. Okay, and then quartz back. There we go. I think I broke a torch upstairs. I might want to... Can I place a torch on that? All right. Make sure everything's all well lit up. We don't want mobs spawning in the base. So that's got power up there now. So let's go see what we can do. It was gold and lapis, I do believe. All right, so let's take a look at the enchanter. So gold plus lapis. It is working. If we put these speed upgrades in there, it is working even faster. And we can do that and make it go really fast. Awesome. All right, so that's all done. You can take those upgrades back out of there for now. All right, so in order to upgrade to these, we need the tier 1s. So those guys. So we should be able, let's put all this stuff in there. We should be able to make ourselves at least 4 of those. So now we need to make more of the speed upgrades. So there's 4 more. There'll be a total of 16. So we should be able to craft all of these things now. So there is 16 speed upgrades. Awesome. So that's going to go into our resturbed mob spawner. This thing also is redstone controllable. Always on, redstone off, redstone pulse. So I guess you could just spawn one at a time. I don't think I've ever done that way before. But anyway, yeah, we're going to want to put these speed upgrades in there so we can spawn the wither skeletons that much faster. All right, so we have these things, and then we're probably going to want the redstone, the conduit, so we can turn that on and off as well. We don't have a whole lot of that. I'm not sure how much conduit we need, but I would like the ability to turn that on and off as we so please. I think we'll just put it on the floor, just probably in the very center here at the very bottom, so it'll be affected by our mob grinder. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. Okay, let me go hook that up real quick, and we'll be back. Alright guys, so the mob spawner's down there. We have it on top of the cursed earth. I'm not sure if that really affects the spawner, to be honest. But it's on by redstone signal, and we have a conduit facade here that's painted as this dark glass, but doesn't really connect, unfortunately. And there's a little bit of Z fighting with it too, but anyway, it is spawning wither skeletons. Now, we have been getting wither skeletons spawning in this mob farm previously. Those are just normal spawns, but they spawn with bows and stuff. They're kind of different. They're like custom mobs. If we come over here and look at the chest of the things that we're getting, you can see that we are in fact getting wither skeleton skulls, drops of evil wither ash, wither bones, and we did get one necrotic bone. So these are things we have not been getting. Otherwise, it'd be filtered into our system already. So these are all brand new stuff. So yeah, we now have 3 wither skeleton skulls, which is enough for us to... We have one in the system. That is enough for us to make ourselves a wither boss. Now, I was kind of looking, wither, I guess wither proof. So we have wither proof blocks. These are from Mystical Agriculture. If we wanted the wither proof block, we can just do reinforced obsidian, which is grains of infinity obsidian and dark iron bars. 8 of those around an ink sac doubles it into 16 blast resistant wither proof blocks. So we'd have to do this recipe, I don't know, is it 2, 3 times? Something like that to make, was it a 3x3x4 on the inside? I think that's what you need. So it's like 5x5x6 on the outside? Anyway, we have to make a cube to contain the wither. So that's something that we're going to be looking at doing here pretty soon. We know how to make dark iron. We know how grains of infinity are made and all of this other stuff. So I'm going to get working on that while we let more mob drops collect. I'm probably going to have to edit our filters here and start voiding out more of this other armor just to get rid of it. But yeah, anyway, we got this going on. We are now starting to collect wither skeleton parts, which is awesome. Yep, let me continue on and we'll be back. Okay guys, so I was just checking the time on today's episode and it looks like we are about there. So I don't think we're gonna set up the wither killer today. We'll start farming up some more of those skulls or whatever. And then next episode we'll come back, we'll get some stars and that kind of stuff. But yeah, we did have a quest that we completed here, this empowerer, or I'm sorry, the spawner changer. Yeah, it's on the actually additions page. So let's grab one more loot chest. We'll just claim that one. And we'll pop in, we get ourselves a silky jewel. Okay, so that's a silk touch modifier for Tinker's Construct. Not bad. Anyway, that's gonna do it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to leave a like on the episode if you liked it, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.